Hello dear Taurus, welcome back. This is A from High Vibes Tarot, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus general reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2023. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you, but I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Welcome back and thank you for being here. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could also make your own 3-card spread there. And that link, okay, right in the middle of your reading, that is you. Wanting to take action, wanting to move forward, slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to rush through, and perhaps there is an uncertainty or a lack of clarity. I mean, you are focused on doing something, let's say with your finances, and you don't care about any other thing other than that. I mean, you have that, you're hyper focused on something right now, and perhaps you have suffered some financial loss in the most recent past, and perhaps while this has caused you emotional turmoil or mental anguish or emotional, I don't know, heartache, you are very focused right now. You are very decided. You are focused on practical stuff, and you are focused on being slow and steady so that you could rise above that. I mean, you have that fortitude to to get back up and channel your inner strength so that you could move excuse me, move past that. I mean, the Chariot, there was failure in the past, and a situation may have gotten out of control. Something was unsuccessful in the most recent past, and instead of you finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, it seems like difficulties are piling every day, piling by the day, and that disaster is looming in. I mean, willpower alone is something that would not, you feel that something cannot sustain you, and this is where this energy is also coming from. But I strongly feel that, as I have mentioned a while ago, there is some fortitude, there is some strength, there is a deep connection with your sense of self. This is you here, a Pentacles. This is you wanting to triumph over that. I mean, sleeping bull, look at that. Somebody is sleeping and something is not, the wheel is not on your favor, luck is not on your side, but you wish to hold on to that single thing that you have right now. It seems like if this is a financial loss in the most recent past, you're focusing now on that, what's left with you, and wanting to and you are trying to regain that strength for you to transcend what has happened in the recent past, and at the same transcend what has happened, and at the same time refocus on what's left and do something about it. I mean, perhaps you could be channeling your inner creativity. There was heartbreak, heartache. This could also mean that your partner has been, if you're in a relationship, your partner was instrumental to this financial loss, and this is something that is hard for you to accept, or something that is deeply disturbing or deeply heartbreaking for you. I apologize for that background noise. You are presented with a lot of options, but you run the risk of actually taking a bite at those temptations. Temptations are around you right now, and you run the risk of taking a bite, or choosing a wrong a wrong card, playing it wrongly once again. I mean, you run the risk of gambling once again, investing once again, because that is what you believe to be the way for you to recuperate fast. I'm not saying that is wrong, but if that is something that may have caused you failure in the past, maybe it's time for you to just take a pause on that, take a break on that, and perhaps regroup. It's like a sort of regrouping of some sort. If your friends are telling you giving you an advice, or perhaps your friends are inviting you to party even harder, perhaps it's time for you to take a step back and rethink that. There seems to be a lot of there seems to be some sort of sadness. I don't feel that it's a deep sadness, like a depression level. I don't feel that way. I strongly feel that your mind is still reigning over your emotions, and that is such a good thing. You are experiencing heartache, heartbreak, anguish, I mean a loss, grieving over a loss of something, and I strongly feel that this is affecting you in a way that you didn't expect. But sitting at the front of your sitting in the middle of your card right there is you. I strongly feel that you still have enough strength to regroup, but your cards may seem to show me right now that you cannot heal from where you were broken in the past. If something you have done in the past was the thing that allowed you, or has been instrumental to that failure, you might want to take a pause and not do it once again, because you run the risk of repeating the same mistakes that you have done. Okay. What is this thing? Okay, time to time to plan, time to reevaluate, time to reassess your choices in the past, time to regroup, time to pursue a new idea, not an old idea, time to take action on that idea, or perhaps analyze the idea that was born right now and do something about that idea, take action on that idea. A breakthrough idea is upon you, and perhaps a friend may have expressed this idea to you, and perhaps you are thinking if you would actually pursue that or not. Just be mindful that you are giving yourself a lot of options. You are drowning in options. Be mindful that you are drowning in options, and you will take all the path all the options that were presented to you, thinking that this is what will save you. Strength, overcoming obstacles, that is what I am getting. Self-control, in what ways can you practice self-control? In what ways can you tame those emotions? Perhaps you want to do something impulsive right now because you hate the fact that you were outwitted, or you hate the fact that somebody have outsmarted you. You hate the fact that you lost, and so you would act on this anger and seek vengeance and do something ridiculous once again. So be mindful that you are doing that. You could be dealing also with a family member, could be a father figure, and you are seeking this vengeance out of spite. And in what ways can you channel emotional maturity and practice self-control? That is what I am getting here. In what ways can you charge it to experience and think that what has happened in the past is teaching you, is a learning experience, teaching you to accept that that was just a test of character, and that you would have to forgive yourself. In what ways can you seek stability in terms of your finances? I mean, don't spend too much. Perhaps you have spent too much in the past, and this is something that has brought you this anguish. In what ways can you strike that balance between investing and overspending? I mean, perhaps you are coming from that mindset. Of course, abundance mindset comes from the idea also that you have to spend. If you have a harvest, you have to pick that harvest and use it. But the universe is not telling you to use everything up, to deplete. I am getting here resource depletion. So if your friends are giving you an advice, be mindful that you are taking you're taking all their advice and trying everything out. So it's time for you to sit on it and have a plan. Perhaps this is what you have lacked in the past. This is a person who is very analytical and very intelligent. You have it in reverse, so it seems like this is something, I mean, sitting on it first and contemplating and reassessing and reevaluating is something that you were scared to do in the past, and so you're just going out there and trying everything out. So in what ways can you so look at all your cards. There are a lot of blues. Could be a throat chakra imbalance. You could be repressing your truth, or you could be saying too much. In what ways can you step back and contemplate and reassess what could have failed, and how could you tame your emotions and not act based on emotions, and to finally take a step back, regenerate, recuperate, and plan on it. Be wise in planning. So if you're friends, or if you have an advice, in what ways can you collaborate so that you could bring fruition to a good plan? In what ways can you walk away from that thing that you feel have hurt you? In what ways can you not hold grudge, forgive yourself, and move forward, charge forward? This is one of the fast moving nights. Sending a message. In what ways can you reach out to people who could help you? In what ways can you seek help? In what ways can you reach out to people that you could collaborate with so that you could start anew? It's time to whip those ideas and take action on those ideas. You are in this zone, or in this energy of having that willpower to transcend your recent failure. I mean, you may not feel a little confident, and perhaps there is a lack of clarity, but you are invited by the universe. Almost all of your cards are inviting you to strike that balance, self-control, and emotional intelligence and planning, sitting on it before you charge forward and take action. You are ready, but be mindful that you are doing the same mistake that you have did in the most recent past. Okay, message. Okay, in what ways can you free yourself? Liberty. In what ways can you let go of that thing that hurt you? It's not like turning your back away from them and getting angry for them hurting you or leaving you or not helping you at all. It's more of coming from that mature space that thank you for gratitude, still coming from a sense of gratitude that this shit has happened so that I could learn how to be a better person, or perhaps to seek for my higher self, or to be an opportunity for me to be a better person or higher being. I mean, in what ways can you connect with your higher self? It's more of coming from that mature space that thank you for doing that shit. I mean, now I've learned how to do this and not do that. Instead of I hate you, you suck, go to hell. Instead of doing that, this is an invitation from the universe to you to come from a mature space. And perhaps this is also an affirmation that you're coming from a mature space, that you are accepting the reality of the situation, that shit has happened, and it's time for you to rise above that and to seek ways to express your truth, at the same time to do things that would be for the highest good of all. Okay, so I guess I would have to leave it at that. Thank you for being here, dear Taurus, and I hope to see you next time. Continuation is in the link in the description box below. My name is A, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.